Hey, happy Tuesday. What's going on? Hopefully you're having a pretty good day so far. Yeah, it's Tuesday, so we're getting a little bit closer to one more week in this craziness. But I've got a tip for you today. This is something that I don't know if you do it, and for new riders and stuff, this is just maybe a good little tip for something for you to keep track of how much fuel you got in your bike. Knowing how much fuel you got in your bike and knowing if you're getting close to running out, or if you're even have a fuel light or anything. I've owned several KLR 650s, and every bike does not have a fuel gauge on them. So here's a tip to help you keep track of basically how much fuel you have in your bike. There's a couple of ways that you can do it. The most common way that most people do it is with their odometer, and they'll set their tripometer on their bike, and what they'll do is they'll hit the reset button on their motorcycle and then have their tripometer. And that basically, by doing that, you figure an average of a motorcycle is going to get about 40 miles to the gallon. You can set it to the low side if you want to, and that way you know by how many gallons you have in your bike, by how many miles, you just add it up, and then you know roughly when you need fuel. There's other ways too, like my GPS right here. My Zumo actually has a fuel gauge on it. I can click on that and I can set it for every time that I fill up, and whenever I'm done, I can go ride and it'll tell me that I need fuel. It'll ding because that connects to my helmet. But there's many different ways you can do it. How do you do it whenever you are filling up to keep track of your fuel mileage? But those are just a couple little tips to help you to make sure that you don't run out of fuel when you're on your adventure trip and you're out running around, because some of the older dual sports do not have them. That's your tip of 2 minutes or less. You have a fantastic day.